Brightershores update for all of July. There were no real patch notes other than bug fixes, and most of the information is coming from the weekly leak and also Twitter. Trees might be changing. They might be adding new trees to separate the function of chopping and the passive skill of lopping. There are plans on replacing gathering with a new botanist profession. You'll keep all your gathering XP and levels on conversion. So far, we think that greenhouses might be a part of the skill. Project Milestone has taken priority and episode 5 development has been paused. New things are being worked on. Fishing bounties and bounties for all other professions. New starter intro, dungeons, and minigames. There might be 2 minigames for detective, 2 minigames for merchant, miner, masonry, blacksmithing, bone wright, minigames, and then they're working on a venture for leather worker. Other things that are currently still being worked on is Hope for 3-star quests, Mind of Mantuban 4, 6, and 7-star quests and bosses, Chronopolis 4-star quest, and then new global track. Over on Reddit, someone was wondering about part 2 for combat, if it's been forgotten, and FemSamuel stated that it has not been forgotten, folks. I believe Combat Part 2 is on their list in the background, so this is something they still need to introduce into the game, such as special attacks in the necklace slot. Over on Twitter, starting with FemSamuel's Twitter, someone asked, are there plans on making Chef Film more connected? Samuel responds yes, and those plans will be shared soon. Someone created a trade website, and FemSamuel responded with nice. Link is in the description. Check it out at your own risk. Now over on Gower's Twitter, he states that Bones will be moved to episode 1, Forger. We also have a big post from him, which I will summarize. He gives some details on Project Milestone. The idea of it is to address common requests to make rewarding, leveling, and content feel less recycled. He understands doing the same thing at high levels is frustrating, but feels removing all things or replacing them with something else would make the game feel short. These options of improvement are the following. Number 1, add a lot more content with mechanics. For example, Botany is replacing Gathering, which Gathering is pretty much Forager, and with replacing Gathering with Botany, the rework skill will work differently. With minigames being pushed, it is to add new optional ways to level. Not doing this process is going to make every skill completely different at the cost of a lot of time to make, but they want to add more than just that. Number 2, moving higher level things to newer map rooms issue. This will make the map 10 times bigger and cost a lot of graphic resources while not changing anything at all. Player feedback about this was negative and would stretch the player base even further, so they abandoned this idea. Number 3, making sure nothing repeats sooner than 50 levels apart. This would take rebalancing, but is a reasonable goal. Number 4, new things for later repetition. For example, 0 to 49 would be basic activities like what you do now. 50 to 99 would add new mechanics like bounties and dungeons. 100 to 149 would add more activity, locations, minigames, dungeons, etc. Number 5, changing how level and repetitions are represented by adding rewards and unlocks at milestone levels. Number 6, making sure at level 100, every level is varied and non-repetitive before continuing to update further future content. So this is more varied in each profession before having to repeat. If you want to check out this Twitter post, I will link it in the description. That's all. Goodbye.